Well, live now to U.S. political analyst Calvin Dock, who joins us live. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday today. Now, Secretary Blinken, he's been to the region several times now, but little achievements so far. So how has this visit, been received so far?
Well, good to be here. I think one key difference that we're seeing in this visit is kind of a change in tone and emphasis. We know because of pressure internationally, but particularly in the United States, there's a pressure to really address the humanitarian crisis that is happening to the Palestinians. So we see in Secretary Blinken's statements, not only is he talking about Israel's defense, but he's putting at the same level, at least in words, protecting the Palestinians and paving the way for a future settlement so that they can live peacefully in Gaza. The thing, though, is going to be is what is he going to put with these words to show the audiences in the United States that it isn't just talk, but that the Biden administration really is committed to using its influence with Netanyahu and Israel to change the way this war is being waged.
As you said, the sentiment in the United States seems to have changed. But of course, this is a very divisive topic, isn't it? And also, there's a crucial question of the funding from Washington to the Israeli government.
Yes, we have seen a major shift in the United States because, from nearly the beginning, those on the far left of the Democratic Party, a lot of young people, particularly the Arab American community, have stood up very strongly against Biden and his support for Netanyahu. There are even movements, for example, among the Arab American community to abandon Biden at the polls this coming November. But what we've seen recently is even among those groups that support Israel's rights to defense, they are saying that the way this war is being waged is untenable. And we're starting to hear voices in Congress, the House and the Senate, say that for the United States to continue its aid, particularly financial aid, there have to be conditions and there have to be consequences if Netanyahu doesn't follow those conditions.
And at the same time, there have been concerns that this conflict could escalate in the broader region. And of course, the death of Hezbollah commander that we reported about. How significant is this in your view?
It's very significant because this is definitely not something that the United States wants for our interests, nor for the interests of those in the region. And it also complicates the long-term goals of the United States. Because what's going to happen is once the war ends and whatever Gaza looks like after the war, there's got to be buy-in from the countries in the region. And that's a very big ask from the United States. And that will be very, very difficult to do if this escalates beyond Gaza. So Blinken is there to try to get that buy-in and support so that countries in the region can put on the pressure to stop Iran and its proxies from escalating this conflict.
Calvin Dock, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday to share your thoughts on this topic.